Good morning, children. Yes, in previous class we have seen about the functions of the roots and what are roots, where they are found, different plants, what are the different types of roots, everything we have seen, isn't it? So once we recall the functions of the roots and then come over to the part of the stem. Okay, children? So the roots help for fixation, absorption of water and mineral salts, and also gives additional support to the plant, isn't it? And also roots also help for respiration in some of the plants like mangroves that are grown around the seashores. Okay, along the seashores they grow, so they are called as mangroves. In such type of plants, the plants respire with the help of their roots itself. So you can learn about them in your higher classes. Okay, now coming to about the stem. Stem, basically it forms above the soil. You can see the stem part above the soil. It forms the shoot system of the plant. Okay, so stem belongs to the shoot system. So the main axis of the shoot system is called as stem. So main axis of the shoot system is stem. Okay, children, so this is the stem. If you take the plant here, this is a tridax plant I am showing you. So this contains the roots. Normally you can see the roots below the soil, isn't it? So this is the stem. It contains the leaves. You are seeing the leaves, branches. The branches you are seeing the leaves and also the buds and flowers arranged over the buds, isn't it? So this forms the shoot system of the plant. The stem bears all the other parts of the plant and gives support to the other parts of the plant, as we have studied earlier in the parts of the plant. Now we'll see what are the different parts that are present over the stem and what the stem bears. I told you before that the stem contains the other parts of the plant. It also contains the buds. So there is a nodes, internodes are present. What are nodes and what are internodes? We'll see in this class now. So now you are going to see about nodes, internodes, buds in this class. So apart from this, there are also leaves and flowers. Okay, so the stem bears all these things, isn't it? Leaves, flowers, etc. So in this, what are nodes? What are nodes? See, children, the part of the stem where the leaf arises, it is called as node. Okay, so this is a node and again it forms a node. Here the leaf has been arised over the stem, isn't it? So the part of the stem where the leaf arises is called as node. And what is an internode? The place between the two successive nodes. The part of the stem between the two successive nodes. This is a node and immediate node is this. So the part of the stem between the two successive nodes is called as an internode. Okay, children. So this now you learnt about the node and internode. Node is the part of the stem where the leaf arises is called the node. This is the node of the stem. This is another node. This is another node. So the part of the stem between these two nodes is called as internode. So the part of the stem between the two successive nodes, it is called as an internode. Okay, children. Now the next coming to the buds. So what are buds? Buds are also again of two types. They are apical or terminal bud and the other one is auxiliary buds. Apical or buds. Now coming to buds that arise over the plant. Okay, so they are apical bud or terminal bud. And the other one is auxiliary buds. Auxiliary buds. What are they? Now we are going to see about apical or terminal buds. See, the bud that arises at the tip of the stem. The tip of the stem. It is called as an apical bud. The bud that arises at the tip of the stem is called as apical bud. Here you can see here in this plant, sorry, here itself. This is an apical bud. And the part of the leaf, the bud that arises at the axils of the leaves. So here if it arises, is it clear? Axils, or this axil, if the bud arises, that is called as an axillary buds. At the tip of the stem, if it arises at the tip of the stem, this is called as an apical bud. And if it arises at the axils of the leaves, so at this region, if it arises, it is called as auxiliary buds. Hope you have understood about the apical bud and auxiliary buds. Now, we'll see about the functions of the stem. See here children, I have taken the two beakers with water, one with plain water and other with the colored water. So the beaker, the stem, that is both the stem of the tender plants are being dipped in this both the beakers and kept for few hours, and when you see after few hours you can see that the stem has absorbed the color in the colored beaker. Is it clear? But you cannot see the color here, but because the water is colorless, isn't it? So this is along with the root. I have taken the root, you know the plant, and if you take the stem and observe and see that the color is being absorbed by the stem, that the stem conducts the water through the roots. Is it clear children? So the stem conducts the water through the roots and it is taken to other parts of the plant. From this we can understand that the water is transported from the roots to the stem, and the stem transport the water and mineral salts to all the other parts of the plant. Again, it transports the food that is prepared by the leaves back to other parts of the plant. This is the function of the stem. Okay children, so that experiment you have to write in your classworks. Okay ma? Now, I'll show you the functions. Now we'll note down the functions of the stem. Functions of the stem. What are the functions of the stem? Stem, first one is it bears, it is above the soil and it bears or supports all the other parts of the plant. Transports water and mineral salts. To all other parts. Offshoot system. And it also transports the food that is prepared by the leaves. Food prepared by the leaves to other parts of the plant. So here you have understood the functions of the stem, isn't it? And also you should know that it also helps in storage of food material. Storage of food. How is it possible? So you will be seeing ginger, garlic, turmeric. Okay children? So this is a turmeric, and also you might have seen the potatoes. Is it clear? So in all these items, ginger, potato, these are the food materials are stored in the stem part of this. So they are modified stem. You may think that are roots. They are roots because they are grown under the ground. You may think that they are roots. They are not roots. They are modified stems. The food is stored in their stem. Okay children? So they are called as tuberous stems. What are they called as? Tuberous stems. Okay children, now you have studied about the functions, what is stem, where is it present in the plant, and what are the different parts of the stem and functions of the stem you have seen. And also you have seen about in the functions of the stem how the stem transports the water and mineral salts through this experiment, isn't it? So you can observe that the stem has taken the water. So this is a food color I have added. You can also add the red ink to it and also observe that it has conducted the colored water over it. You can see the colored spots over the stem, which tells you that the stem conducts the water and minerals from the soil. That is, it takes from the roots, it conducts the water and supplies to all the other parts of the plant. Okay children, now we'll write the observation notes. Till then you note down these points. Here about the conduction of water. The observation notes how to write it. You see here conduction of water. To observe the conduction of water by a stem. See here this one. Okay, a small twig of balsam. Here I have taken the tridax. You can take any tender stem also. Anything you can write as an example, and a glass of water. A few drops of red ink. Here I have taken the food color. You can take red ink or blue ink or anything you can take it. So for experiment, so what is here materials required means what are the things that are required to do this experiment. So next procedure or what to do, how to do, that is the experiment that we are doing. Place the small twig in the water with red ink. So here with the food color I have kept this twig. Okay. Next observation. The stem turns reddish. Here it has turned into which color? Yellow color. Okay. Next. Observation is what do you see? Next result, that is what do you know from this experiment? That the stem turned reddish. Why is it so? It is because the stem absorbed that conducted the water, because it has taken, it's transported by the stem upwards. So it is stem transports the color, red color upwards, and it is carried to the leaves. You can also see the red color over the stem and the leaves also. So it is due to the absorption of the link or the food color that we use is transported by the stem upwards. That is, it transports, the stem transports or conducts from the root to the other parts of the plant. Is it clear? Yes. Next, coming to the functions of the stem, you write down supports other parts of the plant, transports water and minerals from the roots to the other parts of the plant, and transports the food from the leaves, the food prepared by the leaves in the plant, that is transported to the other parts of the stem again. It stores the food as in case of sugarcane, potato, garlic, turmeric and ginger. Okay children, so these are all are tuberous stems. What are they called as? They are tuberous stems. Okay children, note down these points, and in the next class we'll see about the functions of the leaves. Okay, thank you.